this week, this is a 2024 DK Swift Pro. This bike is brand new. I bought this bike last year. I wanted to race. I was actually going to get into racing, and excuse me, I really wanted to ride this bike and race it. Unfortunately, though, I know I'm gonna make excuses. My ankle, the sciatica, my knee, but I really wanted to race. But what it came down to is racing out here is on a Wednesday night, and it can go who knows until what time. I get up very early to go to work, so I made a choice because I'm not going to race, because the reason being is because I'm afraid if I'm out too late and I get heavily tired, especially if I'm doing that kind of energy burning, like exercise and such, and I'm racing, I know I'm not going to be able to get out of bed in the morning. So I guess I was only fooling myself. I really wanted to. I was hoping to. I ran into some other people that raced professionally that knew me from back in the 80s. And they're like, yeah, you ought to come down, man. Let's do it, And unfortunately, I didn't, I mean, I'm still considering it. But I also did some research. The NBL is not the NBL anymore. It's a whole different thing, and it's a heck of a lot more money. It used to be like you join for a year for $10, and it was like $2 or $3 a race or something of that nature. Now it's a hell of a lot more money, and I'm going to be honest with you, I really don't want to pay that. And I mean, I don't know. I kind of got turned away real quick, especially with the commercialism with it. It's like, wow. And if you joined us last July, many months ago, you would have seen how crazy it was there. The Stars and Stripes for the 4th of July, the Nationals up there, it was insane. But anyhow, this is a gorgeous bike. It has not been ridden. I mean, maybe Wyatt may, or even Ryder or somebody may have taken it up and down the street after we built it. I don't know. But that's as far as it went. This thing might have like 1,000 feet on it that was used, This bike is for sale. I'm asking $450. It's a great bike. Well worth it. This is a DK, like I said. Does anybody know what DK means? DK means dad and kids. I learned that recently. I never knew what DK meant until I did some research. I never knew that. And that's what it represented back in the day. So I'm sure by now that's probably a name that's been sold off, and now it's, doesn't have the same symbolism or such. But who knows? Maybe it is. I don't know. If I'm looking at this bike compared to like the old school ones, I'd say probably not. But that's just my opinion. But anyhow, I'm going to give you a close-up of this bike and show it to you. And if you are interested, let me know. I don't ship. I don't have a problem driving and meeting somebody somewhere, but there'd be a little extra charge for that. But $450. It's a really nice bike. It's brand new. Beautiful bike. Show them, Cody. Here it is. Initially, I bought the purple one. And I couldn't make up my mind. I like the dark metallic purple. I also like this one. But I couldn't see, like on a picture online. You can't really, you can't tell. You know what I mean? It's so hard. So Ryder saved his money, and he bought the purple one. Or he bought the purple one off of me. And I bought this one. So it kind of worked out like that. I'm trying to think how exactly it happened. I'm distracted. Willow's getting roughhouse in here with Cody. But anyhow, no, you know what happened? I bought the purple one. Ryder really liked it, and I'm like, I don't know. And he really wanted it. And I'm like, all right, well, if you have enough money, save up and buy the blue one, and I'll take that one, and you can have the purple one. And that's kind of how it happened. We both liked both colors. So we weren't sure what we wanted to do. You know what I mean? But it's a real pretty bike. 3-piece cranks, 20-inch. It's pretty much all black. You know how I am. I don't like the colored frame with black forks, black bars. I like the chrome. Chrome. We're all black, old school chrome. This is our 86 Predator. That is our, you know what that is, right? That's our 1983. I'm going to be riding that one a lot this year. And this is our 84 Atari bike. But anyhow, this one's for sale. We have more for sale. We got a whole bunch in our bike room back here. And around the corner, they're everywhere. A lot of bikes for sale. But this is the DK Swift Pro. Really cool bike. It even has the pinstriping that matches, why they chose those colors. I don't know. But it is. It really is a nice bike. Watch out, hello. Really, really nice bike. All right. Well, hey, thanks for watching. And Cody, your turn. Say bye-bye. Will I say bye-bye? Okay. Say bye-bye. Bye. Cody, you coming over to say bye? Say bye. Bye-bye. Oh, they're too busy eating. Thanks for watching. See you next time.